Vsauce, Ezra here. Okay, sorry. Oh, wait, it's 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night, and I don't feel like cooking. And the other day I was in an Uber, and I was chatting with the guy. The guy actually ended up being from Vietnam, and I was asking him a couple of questions about food, and he was saying a lesser-known food that people should try out is a northern pho. So I don't feel like cooking tonight, and I know a place that is serving up the northern style pho. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me. We're gonna try out a northern style pho and maybe some spring rolls. Feeling extra hungry. All right, let's call them up. Yo, my connection just clapped out. It's saying SOS. What the hell? As soon as I'm trying to order food? Oh, let's try it again. Hi, can I place an order for takeout?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I get the northern style pho? And then
Anything else?
could I also get an order of the garlic butter beef spring rolls? And that'll be it.
Your name for the order, please.
Name is Ezra. Alright. Food secured. And they said it'd be ready in 5 minutes, so let's go. Alright, y'all, we made it on time. Check out what we got. Look how big this bag is. It's like 2 times my head, and I have a pretty big head. And the place, if you guys are in the area, is called Rolls, Vietnamese Rolls and Bowls. So they specialize in pho, rice noodle bowls, as well as spring rolls. And I've been here a couple of times. Their spring rolls are on point, so you guys have to wait and check those out. And I've never tried the northern style pho, so we're trying that out today. And also, I just realized it's right next to one of my favorite local grocery stores, and they have some pretty good sushi. So should we get some sushi too? Make this a proper mukbang, how do you say it? Chat, what do you think? I think screw it, let's do it. All right, y'all, sushi secured. Let's go get it plated up and let's eat. Give you guys a proper review, a proper taste test. Let's go. All right, guys, we are in the kitchen, the malevolent kitchen. You guys see that new Jujutsu Kaisen episode? Let's get things unboxed. I'm ready with my pho bowl and soup spoon. Let's see what we got. Dive right in. Gigantic bag. Every Asian restaurant's got to have the spam repeat thank you bag. Iconic. Iconic. All right, so let's see what we got on top here. So this looks like the spring rolls. They actually individually wrapped them. Check those out. And we'll make sure to unwrap them. I've seen a few videos of people forgetting to unwrap the spring rolls and eating the plastic wrap. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna end up a statistic, all right? Let's get this bag out of the way. I don't wanna keep ear raping you guys. They've got our broth, like double containered up, and I assume this is the toppings and meat. Let's see. So this, I think, is what makes the pho more northern style. You can see here that they've got sliced ginger, onion, as well as green onion. And then the meat option that it came with by default was this very lean, thinly sliced tenderloin beef. And then I don't know if it's just me, but the noodles do look a little bit wider. I might be tripping though, I might be tweaking. So what I'm gonna do is get the broth and everything unloaded, get everything plated up, and then let's taste test. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've unloaded that broth into the bowl. If you notice that stuff floating around in there, I decided to get some meatballs, a little bit of unique flair, unique spin on it. So let's throw this in the microwave, and yeah, I'll quit yapping, we'll get our food. We are not getting got. We are not getting got. All right, fully unwrapping these spring rolls. Cannot forget the peanut sauce. And then yeah, forgot to break down the sushi that we got. They had this one that looked interesting. Looks like an avocado and crab roll. One roll that's with imitation crab and shrimp on it. And then one with this like crunchy topping and spicy mayo. So we'll give that a go as well. All right, y'all, as you can see, we've got everything properly plated. We've got our appetizers, our side dishes, and then we've got our pho plated up. And yeah, I think let's give the pho a try first. Don't want those noodles to get soggy. First things first, immediate differences that I notice are the abundance of the white onion, ginger slices, and then rather than an assortment of meats, like in the other style of pho, you'll see like brisket, tripe, fatty pieces of meat. You have this really lean, very fat deprived tenderloin, but I already know that's gonna be super tender, so that's not gonna be a negative per se. So yeah, let's see how the experience differs and see if my Uber driver was onto something pretty well. So yeah, let's start off with a piece of beef, I guess. Absorb some of that broth. Oh yeah, tenderloin is super good too. I've been sleeping. Tender, nice chew to it. Drinks up the broth really well, actually. Let's try some of just the broth. The broth is noticeably sweet, but still has that beefy flavor that I've come to love with pho in general. Now let's get into there with some noodles and a little bit of ginger. Load up our spoon here. Broth, noodles, onion, ginger, a little bit of that beef. Screw it, we'll throw in a meatball too. Check that out, guys. That's the bite for you. Check it out. Oh, my noodle. It's good to go. Wow. It's actually surprising how big of a difference that little piece of ginger makes. It's a nice floral aromatic bite to the pho that you don't normally expect, and I think it actually pairs very nicely. So this northern pho is turning out to be a W. Let's get a big bite of noodles though. Yeah, this is really good, actually. I do like that that brightness that the ginger brings, and then the tender beef I think pairs just as nicely as some of the fattier pieces of beef, like, or the other interesting offcuts like tripe. This is very simplistic. It lets the broths do its thing, lets everything kind of meld together into a sweet symphony. It's all the instruments are doing their part. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep eating. Almost ate my chopstick. Okay, gonna move this off to the side for a second and bring our other dishes into the frame. So, got the Harmon's sushi, got the shrimp roll right here, the avocado roll, and then the crunchy crab roll. So let's give each of them a try. I'm gonna start off with the crunchy. Check that out. That look pretty good? Looks pretty good to me. Let's taste it. Sweet. Those fried shallots do bring a nice crunch. That spicy mayo might as well be non-existent because you can't really taste it. But, I mean, it's solid for grocery store sushi. I mean, pretty good. A little bit pricey, but you know, you guys are worth it. I'm worth it. Let's try the shrimp roll. Let's see. That one's good too. A little bit more cohesive in terms of flavor. Much less strong sweetness like you get with the crunch roll here. And there's some sort of sauce. I don't know if it's ginger, sesame seeds. And then last but not least, we've got our avocado topped, essentially California roll. Check that out. Let's try it. Oh yeah, I think that's my favorite out of the three. The avocado gives it a really nice, creamy mouthfeel. And I mean, honestly, the ingredients in all three of the rolls are very similar. It's just that imitation crab, avocado, and a bit of cucumber. The avocado topped one is a little bit different of a sensory experience. All three of them together Paired pretty well. Nothing super standout, but you know, it's feeling like some sushi, so it's doing the job. Now, let's try out these guys. These are the garlic butter beef spring rolls. And I've had these before a few times. I really love this restaurant's spring rolls specifically because, well, let me just take a bite and then I'll show you guys. So let's get a nice dunk in our sauce. We're not gonna make it overflow like those TikToks do. We're just gonna add the proper amount of sauce and give it a go. Oh yeah. That hits the spot right there. So, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You see this right there? That, let's see. That is a fried wonton chip. So you get multiple layers of crunch. So you have your lettuce, you have your bean sprouts, you have your carrots. A little bit of the soft chew from the rice paper that it's wrapped in, as well as the noodles. But then you get that other dimension of crunch with that fried wonton chip. It brings it all together really well. Since we're the only one eating, we can double dip. Give this another bite, and then I think I'm gonna go back to the pho. Guys, that is so good. And I realized I didn't even talk about the garlic butter beef. But it's like this marinated sweet, almost bulgogi-like, but different because you have those hints of lemongrass, some of those more citrusy, earthy notes. But that's like perfect in a spring roll. Traditionally, you'd have like a marinated pork or grilled pork and shrimp. But I really like this beef one that they do. So, yeah. Okay, I said one more bite, but I think I'm just gonna eat this whole thing and then we'll go back to the pho. That is the truth. That's money. Very good. Very tasty. Yep. I'm stuck chewing. Those other mukbang people that I watch, it seems like they chew their food so quick. I'm trying to properly chew this. I'm trying to properly chew it so I can describe it and not be like gross, talking with my mouth full type thing. That's good. I need a sip of water. Need a little bit of water. A little water. Yeah. I think we did pretty good in all our selections tonight. And you know what makes all this food taste so much better? We didn't have to cook it. And sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to cook. So let someone else do the cooking for me. Let's go back to this pho. Oh yeah. Now that the ginger has had a chance to kind of just sit in the broth, you can notice it a little bit more clearly permeating its flavor throughout the broth. And I really like it, actually. I'm a fan of ginger. If you're not a fan of ginger, I guess Northern Pho is not the one for you, or maybe not this iteration specifically, but I'm enjoying myself. Bowl of pho on a cold winter day. Yeah, that'll fix most of your problems. Food related, of course. That beef, that tender beef, I really like, actually. I'm a fan of that tenderloin. Day was pretty good for me, guys. Let me know how your guys' day is going down below. Pretty standard. I finally get to get off work at a semi-regular time now. I'm enjoying that, and I'm enjoying this food. I'm still trying to just get the hang of this whole camera thing, learning little by little, trying to figure out what sort of videos I want to make. That's kind of the spawn point of this video. I was like, man, I need to make a video for you guys to watch, but I don't know what. Why don't you guys come have dinner with me? So I'm a big fan of food. I like talking about it, love eating it, love sharing it with you guys. So yeah, maybe we can make this a regular thing. if I get better at yapping, better about chatting. Pretty good, I think, at describing the food that I'm eating, but need to come up with some more talking points. Big bite. I definitely think that these noodles are, I don't know, the texture is like different than what I'm used to with the noodles, but I don't know if that's like placebo, if I'm just like tripping myself out. They seem like a little bit thicker, a little bit more oomph to them, a little bit more slurpability. You know? Check it out. What do you guys think? Am I tripping? Am I facting? Am I capping? All I know is it tastes good. So I'm gonna keep eating. That is so good. Oh, shrimp down. Let's mop that one up, man. A little bit of shrimp action. That one is definitely most subtle of the three. My favorite of the three, the avocado. Nothing beats the creaminess of the avocado. Super nice mouthfeel. All right, y'all. I'm pretty full now. We did, oh, super glare. I'm gonna put the cover on. We did some good damage on the sushi. We almost finished off the spring rolls. Ate about half, comes with 3, ate 1.5. And I ate about half the bowl of pho. And I'm not trying to go Nikocado avocado mode, so I'm gonna chill there. Just wanted to do a chill video, check in with you guys, post something for you to watch. So yeah, if you guys like this, we can do it some more. Feel free to tune into the next one. Just gonna be trying out a bunch of different stuff here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.